It's challenge time. It's Winters SEO versus Hellstorm Wargaming. Say hi, Mikey.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
I'm not ready.
I thought I'd just turn the camera straight on.
Brilliant. Hello.
Because I did the board. Look,
I love it.
Hashtag small something.
Is it hashtag small board game?
Is that what that is?
That is what that is, yeah.
And that t-shirt that you can't get any mil because it's limited edition.
Limited edition merch.
But you've got no more limited edition merch on Hellstorm Wargaming.
We will have more, yeah.
You called me out, Mikey.
I did, yeah. I have called you out.
You said that you would crush me.
Yes. I'm only feeling a little bit nervous now I'm here.
Because I've set up this. I do
feel at home.
You said you brought masking tape just in case I made the board too big or anything.
Yeah, I didn't like all these other ones underneath there. Forget about them.
No, bigger is always better. Hashtag bigger is always better.
You even said that a smaller board will be better for you because you've got more space. Look how much space you've got to
I am
now.
thinking that if I cut off here and here,
inches,
I would have a bit more room in the... But sometimes 4 inches is all you need. But I only need 3 inches for a good pile in.
This is very true.
We're going to be playing a matched play thingy bob on this board that I have lovingly set up for you.
It's nice, I like it.
You said you would crush me.
Yes, I will.
What army have you got?
I don't want to say yet because we haven't decided which one.
Well, you bring your... How many armies have you brought?
I brought 2.
Yes.
I brought a good list.
Yes.
And I brought a very, very not narrative list.
I'm going to beat whatever you put down.
Okay.
I've got my army written down over there. Look, nothing on the table yet.
Oh, I can see the AdMech book out though.
It's not AdMech.
Oh, interesting.
Sort of.
Sort of. Is it?
I will beat any army.
Okay.
You put down.
So you get to choose. Would you like to play the list or the not narrative list?
Hurt me, Daddy. Hurt me.
Hello.
What are you saying now?
I've got 2.
Yes.
And you won't help me which one to use.
Well, do you want to win?
I mean, yeah. Who doesn't want to win when they play Warhammer, to be fair?
Shall I get out my army?
You've seen both my armies now, so I think that's only fair. I brought tote boxes. I only broke 2 models.
Right.
Okay. So
what do you got? Death Guard and Space Marines?
Yeah, they're popular, right? Play those.
Okay. That's my army.
Okay.
So what army do you want to bring?
Narratively, it makes sense to play the Death Guard now. Because Space Marines versus Knights wouldn't make sense.
And you said your Space Marines would lose in 2 turns.
I didn't say that on camera.
Welcome to the channel, welcome to this YouTube Smackdown. Hellstorm Wargaming versus Winters SEO Imperial Knights versus Nurgle. So we're playing, quiet now, we're playing Scorched Earth. There's 6 objectives down on the table. 5 points for controlling a primary, 10 points for controlling 2 or more, and 15 points for controlling more than your opponent. There's lots of opportunities for Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming to score more objectives than me because I have 4 units.
4 models.
4 models, in fact. And we deploy this way and this way, and we're doing the hashtag small board gang in honour of your presence.
I appreciate that a lot, especially in your kingdom.
Well, you know, I just thought you're a big pro player. You know the scene, you know the meta, you know stuff.
I do know some stuff, yeah.
Some of us just work here.
Look how much space there is for a mug of coffee.
It does make...
You wouldn't put that on your battle mat, would you? Like in the middle of a game, that'd be rude. You put it on the edge of the board.
Yeah, you could also fit a packet of hobnobs, some beers down there.
Or a tape measure.
A tape measure.
But yeah.
But in your honour,
yeah.
This is from JW Gaming. All the scenery is from gamemat.eu. You can see, is it dense cover or obscuring cover? The one that's -1 to hit.
Dense cover is -1.
You can see the dense cover where the trees, where the trees are, right? That's the dense cover. And then craters are craters.
Craters are craters.
We've got line of sight blocking here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
And then ruins over there. So you know how that works?
Yeah.
And the raise objective, which is the specific one for this secondary, we haven't taken.
We're not taking.
We're not taking it.
You can burn them, set them on fire.
We're not burning or setting on fire any objectives. We're going to be fighting over these ones here and then trying to kill each other to prove who is the, well, Shall we have a look at the armies?
If you want.
Right, this is 1990 points worth of knights. Interestingly enough, last time me and Mikey met was at SN Battle Reports No Retreat Tournament 8? 7. And I brought this list, but with 2 armigers. Now, interestingly, the reason why I brought that list with 2 armigers was because I couldn't afford 4 knights, but they're cheaper. So now you can bring 4 knights. So I only have 6 command points to play with. I'm running House Tyrannus, so I have a 6-up shrug. And he's got the Iron Bulwark, obviously the Valiant, which gives him a 4-up invulnerable save. Everyone's got melters. And yeah, I've put the Endless Fury on the Crusader, so it's got a 14-shot gun. Imperial Knights, I don't think there's much more to say.
The Imperial Knights, and there are 4 of them.
Paladin, Valiant, Crusader, or is that the Warden? I think that's the Warden.
That's the Warden, yeah.
That's the Warden Errant.
Yeah.
Knights for the win.
Nice.
You called me out. You challenged me.
Yeah, and it's the event that you've done the best with.
Well, it's easy mode. Playing with knights at easy mode, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I mean that in the sense that you've got 4 models.
It's straightforward.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's usually what they do, is straightforward.
It's straightforward, smash stuff, destroy stuff. I get asked this question quite a lot, actually, and I would like to see if you agree. People often ask me, hey, what's the best starting army for Warhammer 40k? And I think Imperial Knights is, because it's cheaper, because you only need a couple of models.
Yeah, it is one of the cheapest armies to play.
And you're not playing with 20 different units that do 20 different things. Knights function in the same way and do relatively the same thing. It's the easiest way, I think, to get your head around the rules. What do you think?
I agree. The only thing is it's quite a big, daunting task to paint if you've never painted a model before. Well, you've done a nice job with some sponging. You did a tutorial on that a couple of years back, didn't you?
I did. There is a tutorial on stippling techniques on the Winters SEO, many years ago. Well, the reason why I stippled them is because it's a nice way of covering a lot of armour and give it some depth without putting loads of texture in. It's cheating. It's very cheating. Yeah.
I mean, we're supposed to be enemies, so yeah, it looks all right.
Thanks. All right, let's go and have a look at the smelly horde. Okay, Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming.
Hello,
why do you take us through your army here? What is it? What does it look? And why do you smell so much?
It's funny because when I played Deployment Zone with Brom many moons ago,
yes,
I actually brought Death Guard. Well, I actually brought Nurgle specifically then.
Thanks for coming down and joining us in the deploymentzone.tv.
There you go. So it is a Death Guard battalion, a Poxmonger in particular,
right,
and a Nurgle Demon patrol.
Right.
So
you lose 2 for bringing a battalion and patrol.
Yes, and I've bought an extra relic as well.
So you lost 3. So you start with 9.
I do start,
which is okay because I got 6.
Fantastic.
Right.
So I have a Chaos Lord in the middle. He has a Bale Sword. He's my Warlord. He's the Arch Contaminator.
Does he have a name?
Steve.
Hi, Steve.
So he has Arch Contaminator and he has the Iron Clot Furnace, which is the Poxmonger relic.
Yep.
Which basically all demon engines within 7 get a 4+ invulnerable save.
Is it demons and demon engines or just demon engines?
Just demon engines. And they have to be Poxmonger as well.
So these guys at the back will all have a 4-up invulnerable save so long as they're in range of him.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So, and he's a Chaos Lord, so he's obviously rerolling 1s as well. Within range. So then I have a Demon Prince of Nurgle. He's got 2 Malefic Talons and some Pretend Wings.
He's very pretty.
Thank you.
Did you do him yourself?
No.
Oh. Well, whoever did him did a wonderful job.
Yeah,
was it Phil?
It wasn't Phil or
Okay.
Elliot either.
Okay.
So yes, I've got Demon Prince, and then that's the HQ's troops. I've got 3 minimum units of 10 Poxwalkers.
Miasma Pestilence on this dude?
Yes.
-1 to hit spell?
I actually forgot about powers. So no, he's not going to take -1 to hit. He's going to take Blazing Putrefaction, which is +1 to wound.
Yeah.
Because essentially this guy can take it, and the Chaos version is Nurgle Demon unit.
As opposed to just Death Guard units.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can cast it on basically anybody.
Okay.
But so he's going to take Blazing Putrefaction, and then 3 units of 10 Poxwalkers.
So he's got psychic power. This guy's got psychic power.
Yeah.
He's got the relic for a 4-up invulnerable save.
Yes.
And then
he's got a bell.
He's got a bell.
Yes, that's a Foul Blight Spawn.
Yes.
He's in my elites. And then I've got... No, he's not Foul Blight Spawn. He's a Noxious Blightbringer. Sorry.
And he allows you to re-roll the dice when advancing. Does that affect all Nurgle units as well?
No, it's just Death Guard units. And it's 2d6, pick the highest.
But these guys, are they Death Guard units?
No, it's all their Nurgle. Is it confusing? Can I mix them up?
No, okay. It'll come out in the game, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you've got some psychic powers. He's re-rolling hit rolls of 1 and re-rolling all wounds when they're in range. He gives a 4-up and vulnerable save, 2 psychic powers. He lets Poxwalkers then roll 2d6 and pick the highest.
Pretty much.
And you've got 3 units of Poxwalkers.
Yes.
Yes.
For a battalion.
And they won't have a 4-up and vulnerable save because they're not demon engines.
No.
So what I'm looking at, sorry, just get my head around it.
Okay.
Is your entire army has basically invulnerable saves.
Yes, except for the chaff.
Except for the chaff?
The chaff.
Except for the Poxwalkers, but they have 5-up shrugs.
Yes.
And everything is Nurgle, so everything has a 5-up shrug anyway.
Everything has a 5-up shrug.
Right.
Except for him.
So this, yeah.
Because that's a Chaos Lord.
Yeah.
Even though he's Death Guard.
So your army relies on being disgusting and resilient and invulnerable and getting on objectives and hunkering down and taking
That's pretty much
blows.
what it does. Yeah, it just sits on the objective and then laughs as you're trying to kill it.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Right.
So 2 Foul Blight Spawns.
Yeah,
we've got Brett and we've got Josh.
Okay.
They do have names because they're the people who painted them.
Brett, Josh and Steve.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a boy band.
So they're the nasty Foul Blight Spawn Flamers.
Yep.
Then we have a unit of 3 Myphitic Blight Haulers, which are these 3 lads.
Yep.
And then we have 3 Plague Burst Crawlers. Obviously the Mortar, they've got the Slugger and then 2 Flamers.
Right.
Not the optimised choice in this matchup, but I have Flamers and they look cool.
Okay.
So
yeah, ideally you'd have bought the entropy cannon things.
Yeah, because they're quite good now.
But it shows that you're not list tailoring. I just said hurt me, bring what you can, and you said stop calling me daddy. And so what?
Pretty much, yeah. So I've got the Poxbringer.
Yeah.
So he buffs all Nurgle demon units within 6. So he gives these a buff to their strength, but you can also cast -1 to hit with Miasma of Pestilence.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 units of 3 Nurglings.
Yeah.
And then 2 units of 3 and 1 unit of 2 Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah.
So they're just cheap, 4 wound, toughness 5,
Are
5 up, 5 up.
Are they quick for Nurgle?
They're not very quick.
No. Okay.
No, they move 5.
So a big smelly horde.
A big smelly horde.
That is designed to smother objectives. I think it looks very pretty. I like it.
Thank you.
And the overlapping buffs here.
Yeah, it's a lot of synergy.
Yeah.
Essentially, everyone has an invuln, everyone's discussing resilient, and there's essentially some units that go and jump on objectives.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it kind of just moves in a clump.
Yeah.
And it's like you can charge it if you want.
Yeah.
But you're just going to get stuck in it.
So you've got synergy, finesse, skill.
You have knights.
I have power. Power! Okay, here we are after deployment. I've put my knights along here. Now my secondaries, I'm going for first strike because I should be able to kill something in turn 1, and if I kill 2 things, that's 8 points. Engage on all fronts because we're engaging all over the place. And you have many characters.
I do have a lot of characters.
So assassinate your stuff. And your secondaries are...
Titan Slayers.
Kill Titans. You kill 2 Titans, that's 15 points. Max that out.
Yes.
So can you kill 2?
I'm planning to kill 4, maybe 3 if I'm lucky.
Well, tabling the opponent is max points, isn't it? It's an auto victory max points.
It's not auto victory. So you essentially you play the game.
Yeah.
Carrying on, but your opponent has 0 turns.
I may have got that wrong on a battle report in the past.
if you scored like 90 points and I only scored 1, but then I tabled you,
yeah,
I have to make sure I've got enough time in the game to actually get enough points to beat you. Which
So-
at that point I can't.
okay.
So your plan is to get 90 points before I kill you.
No, my point is just kill you. My
Yeah,
point
that's
is to
another point.
humiliate you,
Make
break
me
you.
suffer.
In this challenge, you said you'd burn the banners, the T-shirt.
I did this one in particular.
You're going to go home topless without a T-shirt on. Did you bring a spare one with you?
No.
No.
I'm Northern Alien, like 3 shirts, so and 2 of them are this one.
So secondaries, you're slaying Titans. You're engaging on all fronts as well.
And raise the ban.
Raise the ban.
Yes, raise the ban.
Do you want to talk about your deployment? Where's your lord?
He's there. He's having a great time.
Okay, yeah.
So basically everything's here.
Yes.
And all the stuff that isn't that important that's going to play the mission is on the edges.
Right. And
I mean, narratively, they're flanking.
they're doing what now?
They're flanking.
Okay. Have you put any in reserve anywhere?
No.
Look, you can put a tape measure on the edge of a...
It's great, right?
But you see, the thing is, the reason why I'm interested in going for a smaller board isn't to have these edges, is to cut it away so that there is
more space.
more room. because, and then you could have more room while you're shuffling backwards and forwards up there.
Yeah.
You've put on weight since last time I saw you, by the way.
Thanks.
I've also put on a stone and a half.
I mean, everyone. No offense to anyone out there, but I think everyone's put on weight in at least the past 4 months.
That's a good point. Yeah, everyone is sort of homebound and got a bit of weight here.
It's funny when you don't leave home, you put on weight.
You know, when I was working in the factory, I do 10 miles a day every day minimum.
Right.
And now I do maybe 10 paces.
A work day, you do at least 3 walking up. But think if you had a smaller board, you could maybe do 2 paces up and down the board rather than 3.
I could. Shall we? Yes.
Yes. Do you want to play some Warhammer now?
We should go out and exercise more.
Yeah, do that. So
right.
The moral of the story is, doesn't matter who wins, please exercise.
Yes, and the moral of the story is, I'm going to win. Right, so shall we roll off, see who goes first?
Can do.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck. I rolled 5.
You rolled a 5.
Is that okay?
These are nice dice.
Thank you.
Where are these dice available?
They're available at hellstormwargaming.co.uk/shop.
So if people would go to your YouTube channel, how do they find it from there? Or do they...
There's a link in the description, or there's a link at the top of the channel banner.
Do you have your own website and everything?
I do. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's hellstormwargaming.co.uk.
And extra videos and all that sort of stuff as
we
well.
sell dinner plates as well.
What dinner plates?
None of your community like dinner plates though.
Well, they're nice to put dinner on.
They are nice to put dinner on, yeah.
I rolled a 5 as well.
Okay, shall we try again? We can put a hobnob on it.
What is that?
That's a crater.
So this is a dinner plate. How does this work?
So this is an objective dinner plate.
Yes.
This little line here.
Yes.
That's 40mm.
Right.
So that's your objective.
Right.
And then if that's 3 inches from the edge.
Touching any part of that.
If you touch it, you're on the objective. If you're not touching it, you're not.
Alternatively, you could buy these from the deployment.tv merchandise plays and measure. But these
lazy man objectives. What? Lazy man objectives.
They're more exacting. You have precision.
Yeah, they're more they just, you don't have to measure. It makes it easier to play.
Do you have different types of dinner plates?
Yes, we have these, and we have Arctic ones.
Oh right, let's roll again. Come on, let's go. I rolled a 6, beat a 6.
I don't like that. I rolled a 2.
It's Imperial Knights turn 1.
Is this how you do it?
Are you recording?
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Knights have moved forward, that's how we do it.
Okay, so we move in turn 1, the Imperial Knights have moved forwards. Is that how you do it?
That's exactly how I do it. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so good at this. So the Knights have moved forward.
Yes.
The Valiant is looking angry at some Myphitic Blight Haulers.
This is not great advertisement for your YouTube channel, who also creates battle reports.
And the Knights are going to shoot. That's how we do it. Oh, yeah. I moved a little bit quick there, I think.
I'm going to start off with the Endless Fury Relic, firing at Nurglings.
That one, at these ones over here?
Yes.
Okay.
You look uncomfortable.
I do. It's because I'm holding your phone. Do you film everything on this phone?
Yeah.
That's, okay.
Do you have a camera?
I have a camera, yeah, but not like Liam's monstrous camera. It's like it's got a little strap.
He's compensating for something.
Clearly. Okay.
3's to hit with the Endless Fury. 6's count as 2 hits. Yeah?
Yes.
So that many hits.
Fantastic.
What's the toughness of Nurglings?
They're only like toughness 2.
I'm strength 6. So that many wounds, and they're all AP minus something 2 damage.
Thanks.
5 up demon saves.
5 up demon save.
Each doing 2 damage. Is that first strike yet?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so the Nurgling's destroyed. What is next, Mr.
It turns
SEO?
out it's easy to get first strike if you fire a knight at some Nurglings.
Yes. You killed 50 points.
Yes, with a 400 and something. Right, I'm going to fire his thermal cannon at these things down here, because as long as there's a unit of 3 of them, they've got +1 ballistic skill, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So I have D6 shots for 1 shot.
Fantastic.
I'm not going to command point reroll it
Even
already at
better.
this stage. Do I want to command point reroll that actually? Do I want?
That is the real question.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes.
You did it.
2
2 shots. That is 100% better.
3's to hit. I hit once.
Yes.
Strength 9. I wound. You have a 4-up save.
I do. 4 up invulnerable. Goes through.
This is just D6 damage because I'm not in half range. And the melter, the big powerful melter gun hasn't changed yet. 6!
6 damage.
6! 5s.
5 up. Disgusting. I made 3.
How many? Just stop it.
4 of them. So 2 wounds.
That's a bit rude.
That's a little bit rude.
Do you think it's going to be easier if I film my turns and you film your turns? Do you think that's probably easier?
Yeah.
Because this is getting confusing already.
It's very confusing. Very confusing. It's because I'm outside of my comfort zone.
See, because I want to be on camera for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll film my bit and you film your bit.
Okay, we'll do that. Right,
Cool.
So this thing, I'd love to fire its missile, spending 3 CP to hit your lord.
Yes.
Because you can shoot characters with it, and I could potentially one-shot him, but there's a big bit of rock in the way.
There is a big rock.
So I can't do that. But I have moved around, so I am in range to hit these crawlers.
Blight haulers.
So yeah, I'm going to chuck everything into the blight haulers. Here's the flamer, 3d6, auto hits. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, wow. Strength 7 versus toughness 7, force to wound. AP -2, 2 damage. That's really bad. 7 in buns. That's really bad as well. Disgustingly resilient.
I should roll him 6 first. So first 6, he lives on 2, and then the last 2, he dies.
Okay, and these guys blow up on 4s, don't they?
2, 4. They do blow up on 4s.
In amongst your lines. Like that? No. Siege breaker cannons, 2d3 shots each, so 4 3d shots in total, which hit on 3s, and these are strength 7, so these are wound on 4s, and that's 4 wounds.
4 ups.
Yep.
1 goes through.
D3 damage, 2 damage.
5 ups. 1 wound.
1 more wound. And then let's fire one of the missiles. These are one-shot things, so 1 per turn. I've got 2, so I can fire a maximum of 2 per game. And it hits, and it's strength 10. And it wounds, and it ignores invulnerable saves, sir. -4.
Okay.
D6 damage, which is why I wanted to fire at your character, because on a 5 up, you can destroy him in 1 hit.
D6 damage.
1 damage.
I ignore it.
1 damage. Right, so that's 3 knights. I've got 1 left. Do I keep firing at them because they've got missile launchers and multi-melters and the biggest threat to my knights, or do I spray and pray elsewhere with the paladin? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Could spray and pray because I don't think a battle cannon's going to kill a...
Right, I'm definitely going to put them into the haulers then, because that's not what you want. So 2d6 shots into the haulers with the rapid fire battle cannon, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. There you go. 4.
1 goes through.
This is not good. 3 damage. I do 3 damage. D3 damage with the with thing.
That was a bit aggressive, wasn't it?
It was okay.
2 go through.
2 more wounds. How many is it on now?
Down to 5.
Shield breaker missiles, not shield breaker. What's the storm spear? Storm spear.
That's it.
3s. 2 hits. Strength 8. 1 wound.
4 plus. Failed.
D6 damage. 5 wounds to get through.
Good luck.
3. I did 3. And
You did
2 more. That's my entire army. That's the end of Knight's turn 1. I'll get 5 points for first strike.
You will get 5 points first strike.
And 15 points. Oh no, you don't store primaries in turn 1.
No.
It's 5-0.
It's 5
You don't have a morale test to take.
I do not.
If I kill more than you by the end of the first battle round, I'll get an additional 3 points.
You do, so I have to kill at least 1.
Yes, because
To
then
stop
that
you
would be
getting
more
that.
than me.
It'd be equal, which is not more than me.
Yes. Okay. So let's go on to Death Guard. What are we calling your army? Death Guard, Nurgle, what are we saying?
Nurgle.
Nurgle. Nurgle turn 1.
Are you okay there?
I'm moving the air conditioning unit.
Okay.
It's winter now, so we need to...
It is always winters.
Yeah. Have you finished moving it?
Yeah. Shall I tell everyone about it?
I probably...
Have you finished moving yet?
Do you want a tea?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
So, Nurgle, turn 1 movement phase. I've basically advanced a hell of a lot. I've shuffled a lot, and the tanks have shuffled around a little bit. I'm trying to avoid the Valiant and the Errant at the same time. So I'm going to focus on the Paladin. But the Foul Blightspawn has moved up. He's advanced. He's not currently within range of anything, but I do have some cheeky stratagems to be able to shoot him this turn. And then the rest of the army is going to focus over here. So these guys have advanced. These guys have advanced onto the objective. These Red Poxwalkers are going to raise the banner under this tank. Does that make sense?
Yeah, they're nearby.
They are nearby, yeah. These little Poxwalkers are going to raise the banner here.
Yes.
Because you can do that twice in 1 turn.
Yes.
That's the only action you can currently.
Okay.
These guys have advanced onto there. These guys have advanced over here. They are now new Nurglings for you to shoot if you want to. You can shoot them.
Nice.
Might
Yeah,
be
you
nice.
should actually mention that when you do an action, only one unit can do one action at a time.
Per turn.
Except for raising the banners.
Except for the razor banners.
And the only way, even if I blow off a unit, if I destroy a unit on an objective, the banner's still raised on that objective. But when I actually get there...
You can't shoot the banner.
No.
No.
No,
it happened in Dawn of War, but that it was still there afterwards.
I never picked it, but I should. That's a good one to pick.
It's infantry only. That's the only downside. So with this army, obviously it doesn't work, but every other army in the game, it's great.
I should raise some more banners.
Yeah.
I need to get models, like little banner models that you could stick down. That'd
be really good. Yeah. You'd be able to get them on deploymentzone.tv/shop.
You can't.
One day.
Maybe.
One day. We could get little acrylic ones made.
Yeah.
There you go.
From cromlech.eu.
There you go.
It's all about collaboration today, isn't it?
Exactly. So I've already done the psychic phase. It was very quick. I've cast Miasma of Pestilence on these two, so they're -1 to hit.
Okay.
From any attack.
Yes.
And then that's everything so far.
Okay.
So I'll do some shooting now.
Are you scared?
I don't want to answer yet.
Okay.
If the shooting phase goes well, then no. Oh. If it doesn't go well, then yes.
Okay.
So let's do the shooting phase.
Yes.
So to begin the shooting phase, we're going to start with little Josh, or Joshua. He's going to spend 2 CP because he's very greedy.
Right, okay.
So he's going to use, I can't even remember what the stratagem's called now.
One that increases the range of his flamer.
Yes, it's something generosity.
And then the gush thing.
Foul gush.
Gush. You're from the north, you say gush, don't you?
Yeah, what would you say?
Gush.
Gash.
Gush.
Gash.
Got you, gush. Foul
yeah,
gush.
That's what I said.
Not gush, gush.
So he's going to shoot into him. So basically what it basically does, it extends the range by 6 inches, so it's 15 inch.
That's one strat.
That's one strat. And then for foul gash.
Gosh.
Oh gosh. That's what it sounds like you're saying to me. I get to roll an extra dice when I roll the amount of shots and an extra dice for the strength.
Nice.
And that's what I get.
Okay.
So 2d6, pick the highest for the shots. I get 5.
So that's the number of shots coming in.
Yeah, so 5 shots, and then the strength is 2d6, well 3d6, dropping the lowest.
Yeah.
So it's strength 8.
Strength 8, toughness 8, that's all right.
That's not bad, so it's 4s.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I left myself in range for reroll wounds.
Oh.
So he's only rerolling 1s because he's not in range. So 4s.
Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s.
Okay.
That's 3 wounds.
So I have got my 4-up ion save, and each fail is 3 damage. That's 6 damage.
That's 6.
That's nice. You've only got 22 left now.
Only 22.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got the Myphitic Blight Haulers. They're going to shoot into the Paladin.
Rotate iron shields.
You're going to rotate?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
No.
It is a choice.
I've done it.
The great thing about Warhammer is everything's a choice. Nothing is...
Rotating.
Okay.
You know, like in Titanfall, when they put their fist up, and I feel it's like that in Titanfall. You played Titanfall?
A long time ago. Yeah. It's a classic game now.
Yeah, from Respawn Wargaming, the guys that brought you Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, and the original one, Medal of Honor, the D-Day landing on the beaches, which is good. And now they're doing the Anthem, which isn't so good. But
Story time with Winters about Call of Duty.
Sorry, shall we fire?
So shall we roll some dice?
Yeah.
So I'll do the missile launchers first because they're easy. So it's 4s to hit now.
Yeah, you've got 4 shots, mate.
Missile launchers.
Oh, missile launchers. Thought you meant one. Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Rerolling 1s. 1 hit. It's 4s to wound. Doesn't wound.
I was poised ready.
You were poised ready. Okay, so we've got multi-melters, but one's in half range and one isn't, so I'll do them separately.
Okay.
So 2 multi-melters from the back.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh.
Multi-melters from the front. Nothing.
You know when you said you needed the shooting phase to go well?
Yeah. So because that went so badly, the 3 mortars are going to go into the errant. You said focus and now I'm splitting fire.
Okay.
So I'm not going to do that.
I'm just confused. Your mind. This is yeah,
I've changed my mind 3 times already.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the Valiant.
You're going to shoot the Valiant?
Yeah, with the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
And see how that goes.
D6 shots.
Yes.
5.
That's good. That's good, Mikey.
That's good. That's good. I'm going to roll here now.
Okay.
4s to hit.
1 hit the floor. Reroll 1s.
Reroll 1s. 2 hits.
So you've got 2 hits. That's good, Mikey. That's good.
4s. Reroll in because of Arch Contaminator.
Yeah, yeah.
2 wounds.
I have 4-up and vulnerable saves.
You do.
I failed them both.
You failed them both.
2d3 damage.
It is. That's 3 wounds.
It's another 3 wounds. That's
okay.
Good.
How many left?
21. 21 wounds left. No, 19. Sorry, I was mathing wrong. 19 wounds left.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay.
The next one.
I believe in you.
You can't see because I could shoot with the slugger as well. So D6 shots.
5 shots.
That's good.
That's 5 shots
You're
again.
doing well.
Thank you. 4s. Reroll 1s.
You might be doing too well all of a sudden.
Hello. 4s, rerolling.
Okay.
4
Okay,
wounds.
that's really good.
4 plus invulnerables.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I did well.
You did do well.
I did do well.
Okay.
One more tank.
One more tank.
Yes.
He's going to shoot the slugger into you as well, because he can see
Oh,
you.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
Is that allowed?
I'll allow it.
Okay. So D6 shots from the mortar. 6.
Ooh, here we go.
Hello.
I is in.
4s.
Ooh, this is going to sting.
4s rerolling. Rerolling now.
This is going to be good.
No pressure. Here we go. That's 5 wounds.
5 wounds. 5 4-up Iron Shield saves. I
You
failed
made
one.
You failed 1. Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
D3 damage.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Take
Okay,
3.
that's good. That's good.
Yes. And then the slugger. I can't remember what it does.
16 wounds left. Slugger is 3 shots.
Yes, that's something like that. 4s.
And it's strength 5, AP -1.
I'll reroll that one.
No, that's fine. They're both hit.
Okay. 1 wound.
4-up save. You take another 1 off.
Take that. It's down to 15.
15 wounds. It's almost bracketed, but not quite.
Fantastic. All right.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's good.
All right. I think so. That didn't quite go as well as I would have
Is
liked.
that your shooting base?
That's my shooting
You
phase.
don't have any more guns?
I have guns. They're just not very good.
Okay.
Okay. Is that all right? Is that okay?
I think you're in trouble now.
I think I'm in trouble now. So shall I go into your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, here we are in the Knights command phase. You didn't get any points last turn. You haven't got engage. I get 5, 10 points for the primary, but I'm not on more than you.
Do I not? I'm on 4.
So as we go into the movement phase, I get 10 points for the primary. I also get an additional 3 because I killed more than you for first strike. So it's going to be 18-0 as we go into the Knights movement phase in turn 1. Here we are after the Knights movement phase. The Knights of the Penitent Forge continue their relentless advance. I'm currently on 1, 2, 3 objectives. And we did the Flamer and the Melter from this squad, firing down into the beasts. I took 2 wounds off.
You did?
The Endless Fury is going to go into this squad because the plan is to stomp all over them.
Yes.
So long as I'm touching the wall, if there's models within 2 inches on the other side of a barricade, you can engage in close combat.
Cool.
So I can jump all over them, shoot the gun at these guys, which hits on 3s and 6s, auto score 2 hits, and wound on 3s. 9 demon saves.
Here we go. Oh.
Oh, and each of them does 2 damage.
Yeah.
We rolled all the disgustingly resilience off camera because there was a lot of rolling and splitting wounds and things like that. Long story short, he's on 2 wounds left.
He's on 2 wounds.
Yeah. But demons have a rule where they can blink back in the morale phase and reappear.
They do. They need a banner.
Oh,
They don't have banners.
so he can't blink back.
They can't blink back.
But you got a banner on that objective.
I do have a banner on this objective.
Can he run over there and use that banner?
If you say I can.
No.
That's
Right.
very rude.
Over here, you are in melter range and harpoon range and everything range for the Valiant to shoot down at your crawlers. So it'd be rude not to hit the anti-tank stuff with that. I'll put everything into them except for the Flamer. He shot his spurt, his gush at me.
Gush,
His
yeah.
foul gush.
Gash.
So gush.
Gosh.
And so, not gash.
Gosh.
He's got a foul gash. And I'm going to fire my Flamer at the foul gash
That'll
man.
be fine.
So here's the number of auto hits. Just this coming at him. He might be able to shrug it. He might not be able to shrug it. Wounding on 3s. Now, interestingly, you're in a crater. So instead of AP -2, this is only AP -1. 4-up saves.
4-ups.
And each failed save is 2 damage.
I did alright.
Disgusting. And he's dead.
He did.
Right, let's fire the big guns that never tire down into these guys. Let's do the Thunder Coil Harpoon first. Oh, actually, you've got 3 wounds left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where all the others are. I won't do the Thunder Coil Harpoon first because... What?
Good idea.
Because one's only got 3 wounds left. And do you know how much damage this gun does?
It can do up to 13.
Yeah, it's a flat 10 plus T3 more.
That is really good.
So let's shoot the melters at you first.
Yeah, you are -1 to hit because of the psychic power that we cast.
Okay, force to hit. It works!
It does work.
All right, I'm doing the harpoon now.
Are you
Force,
sure? You
force
got-
to hit.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
Strength 16. Your
Yes.
toughness.
Toughness 7.
I wound you.
Okay.
4-up invulnerable save.
No pressure.
No pressure. the harpoon thumps down through the carcass of that thing.
It does.
And you're thinking about command pointing it.
I am. You haven't spent 3 CP to do Oathbreaker thingy.
No, I've told you all the shots are going down there, including the missile.
Okay.
I'm not even going to bother firing a missile at that guy. I've only got 1 left.
Yeah, he's only got 3 wounds.
Yeah.
You're probably going to fail the charge against him.
Yes. Well, I think it's probably an impossible charge.
It is a 9-inch charge. It's an 11-inch
It's
charge.
an 11-inch charge.
So you're probably going to fail, so I'm going to re-roll it. With
Okay.
CP. Didn't make a difference.
That's 10 plus. That's 11 damage. 11 wounds.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Easy.
Disgusting.
You ready?
Yes.
He gave it a good go. If it was a 4-up, I'd still be dead.
Yeah. Do you blow up and hurt your vehicles around you?
No.
No? I'm beginning to feel a little bit sorry for you. The missile will fly into the other one, and it hits, and it doesn't wound.
Fantastic.
And then the shield breaker missiles, D3 shots each, so 8 shots. Not shield breaker missiles, siege breaker cannons.
The other ones.
The other ones, 3s to hit, 4s to wound. 1 wound, -1.
4-up still. Made it.
Okay. All right. So he fired all of his stuff down. That 4-up what is working for you.
Sometimes.
Typically, that unit would have been annihilated, but now there's still 1 hit and hanging in there. So we're coming around here.
You're running out.
What?
You're running out.
I am running out.
I'm also running out.
Fire his thermal cannon down into that tank
This one?
there. Yes.
Okay.
It's got D6 shots. That's how many I got last time.
It is after a CP.
I'm going to command point that.
That's
the
how
opposite.
You would have had.
3s and 3s. It wounds. 4 up and done.
4+.
You make it. Okay, that's funny. These are so swingy. When they hit, they can absolutely end up. Yeah. And when they miss, they miss. Right. So I want to blow you off of that because
you want to do what?
I want to blow you off of the objective because you outnumber me within range of that right now.
Yeah, I'm also a troop, so I only have to survive with 1 model.
And you're on 2 objectives, and currently I'm on 3, and this will be.
It's a swing.
It's a swing, but I can stamp on you.
You can.
But I don't.
Is it worth it?
Yeah. I'll put the rapid fire battle cannon into them.
Okay.
Missiles into that thing.
Into this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't like the colour of his jib. 3D. This is the missiles. 1 hit. It does wound.
Makes you safe.
And it's not colour of his jib. It's cut of his jib. People keep telling me that. I keep.
What is that phrase? I've never heard of.
The cut of the jib.
Is that a southern thing?
No, old English sayings. Yeah, cut of the jib is about the angle of the sail, because old Britannia was a sailing nation. So there's a lot of old English sayings that are all nautical or ex-nautical sayings. So the cut of the jib is how it goes against the wind, sort of thing. It does
go against the wind.
You like nice and forked irons, things like that. There's all these things. Yeah, we won't go. Don't go down another rabbit hole.
Story time.
Number of shots into those guys. 3s and 2s. 3 wounds on the Nurglings.
In one. And 2 go through.
2d3.
That's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
1 wound.
Disgustingly resilient on the Nurglings.
Because it's a Nurgling.
Yeah.
If it's anything other than damage 1, I don't get it.
Oh. Then I charged. He didn't charge. Didn't want you to do the Overwatch against me. Now it's stomping time. Sorry, the what now?
Do you want to charge over there? You don't have to.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to charge over here as well.
Okay. To the barricade?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can set to defend or whatever it might be.
I don't know what that is. I'm not going to bother.
Okay, I can stomp here.
Okay.
Stompy stomp. On 3s. Strength 8, 3s to wound. Stompy stomp, stomp, stompy, stompy stomp, stomp, stompy stomp.
That's 6.
Stompy, stompy stomp. That's the stompy stomp stomp song.
That's a good song.
I'm going to be releasing that one. That's 6. 6, 5 up and vulnerable saves.
5 up.
Stompy. No!
That's 4 saved.
No!
2d3. Don't roll double 1. You did not.
2 damage, 3 damage.
5. He is dead.
He is dead. Smash. I don't outnumber you on that one.
You do not.
Yeah.
Would you like to pile in? Or
Well,
consolidate?
I'm already engaged. I'm within 2 inches of you on the other side of a wall.
He can still move. You move up to 3 inches as long as you're closer to him.
Can I?
Yeah.
Well, let's do that then. Is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
You get to do it every time you find it.
Stompy stomp, stompy stompy stomp, stomp, stompy stomp, stompy stompy stomp.
That's what the Zoomers do.
3s. Okay, Zoomer. 2s. Look at that. That's 8 wounds.
Is that 8?
8.
Are you sure?
As they go pop and squish under my stompy feet.
5 up.
Yes.
I made 3.
3.
Can I have the first one? We'll kill one. That kills him.
Yes.
And then can I have 2?
2.
Yeah. That doesn't kill him. He's on 1 wound. Do you want to roll the next one? Now he's dead. And then the final one. He's on 2 wounds.
Don't kill him.
You don't kill him.
The stompy dance didn't work.
No.
And he's a troops choice.
He is a troop choice.
So in your turn,
Yes.
you're going to be on 1 objective though. Because I'm contesting that one.
I'm holding this one with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Foxwalkers. I'm holding this one.
Yeah.
And I'm holding that.
Oh, you're on more than me. On it. Because I'm not holding that one.
You are not.
I'm just holding 1.
Unless I fail morale.
You're going to... Oh, yeah. Do the morale thing. What is their morale?
I think I'll be on 5 now. I think
Okay.
it'll be on 7. But I get to fight first, if that's okay.
Does it matter?
No.
Fight back then. Let's see
Okay.
what some Nurglings can do as they run up my trouser leg.
I can't remember what they do. They
Right.
don't usually fight in combat, do they? They just kind of sit on the objective.
Yeah.
Oh, 4 attacks.
I can imagine it's running up the trouser leg and he's trying to shake it off or something
That
like
is
that.
pretty much what's going to happen. They get 4 attacks.
Do they?
Yeah. That's,
Wow.
That's the same amount of attacks you get.
I know.
But they hit on 4s.
Okay. I imagine you're going to need 6s to wound.
They are strength 2.
Yes.
But
Right.
they have discussed plague weapon. So
Right.
rerolls 1s.
Okay.
Reroll 1s. 1 wound.
Okay. Does 1 nibble through a fuel pipe? No, 1 doesn't.
Let's
Okay.
go.
That would have been embarrassing.
Then we can do it over here. We'll have to do it here now.
Yes, let's do it here.
So this guy's going to pile in.
Okay.
He's going to pile into there.
Okay.
I'm moving ever so slightly closer.
Yes.
D6 attacks.
D6.
1.
Oh,
Hits on a 4.
yes.
Hits.
Yes.
And then they are strength 4.
Are they?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me just double check again. I've lost them. Oh god. Yeah, they're strength 4, but they reroll wounds.
Oh, right. Okay. All wounds.
All wounds.
Okay.
6. 1 wound. It is 2 damage though, so no pressure.
AP?
Nothing.
Nothing. Does he manage to nibble through a fuel pipe? He doesn't.
Does not.
He doesn't.
The
Right, now we have
putrid
morale.
Nothing.
You lost 1 in that squad or 2?
1 in that one. They can't fail.
So they're okay.
I lost 2 in this one.
Oh, yeah.
On a 6.
Okay.
Oh, don't do it. No. Okay. I always get nervous.
But interestingly enough, you've got basically 2 beasts here and some poxwalkers on this entire flank.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting in later game turns. The rest of your army is all the way up here.
Yes.
How brave are these Nurglings?
On a scale of 1 to 7, they're on 5 now.
Okay.
So I basically failed on a 6. I got nervous then. I got really nervous.
Yeah, because that's the difference between 10 points or 15 points for the primaries.
Yes.
As we go on to Death Guard turn 2.
So this is what it looks like at the end of Death Guard and movement phase turn 2, but the points are currently
17 to 21, because you've raised some banners. I've assassinated a character, so it's still very close.
it is quite close. It is quite
So,
close.
21 to me. I'm winning.
You are currently
You've
winning.
got the 17.
Yeah, I've only had 1 turn though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So now it's time to smash. Hulk smash.
Hulk smash time,
Right.
yeah. So I've done lots of advancing. My Nurgling has pulled out of combat here and he's shuffled, so he's still holding the objective.
Is it?
But then the Poxwalkers have come closer as well, so they're holding the objective.
Okay.
And they're going to raise a banner
Are they?
under your feet, if that's okay.
That's how it works.
It is, yeah, it's weird, but that's how it works. So they're going to raise a banner. All the tanks have driven forward. I didn't do a lot of advancing, I've just done lots of shuffling. Plans are, kill him, maybe think about him. And also my Beast of Nurgle has fallen out of combat there, and he's gone over the line. So I've actually got engaged on all fronts at the minute.
Have you?
Yeah.
I forgot about engagement fronts. I should really be trying to do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of in it, but not really.
Talk about things that we forgot.
So we forgot a lot.
One is I need to pay for the relic because it's not on my warlord.
Yes, because an Imperial Knight isn't a character
Yes.
until you pay a CP to buy him a relic.
Yes. And I
So-
didn't do that.
No.
So I've now done that.
Yes, so he's now got a relic, but it means he gets a relic as well because he gets a free one.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
because you get a warlord trait and a relic.
okay.
So you choose a character to be your warlord. Who's your warlord?
Well, he's the warlock because
Yeah.
he's got the 4-up and vulnerable save.
And then when you get a free relic,
Yeah.
he's the other character, so he gets to have a relic.
I get a free relic.
Yeah, but then you have to buy the one you actually want.
Well, I want the one.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll think about that. We forgot that. We also forgot the Tyrannis saves.
Yes.
So you get to roll loads of dice and see if you
He's
actually...
got 15 wounds.
Yes, so he's taken, what, 13? 20...
15, he starts on 28.
So 13.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let Grandad count his dice. I'll do the maths for him.
Right.
Can you roll 6s? That's the question.
Sixes. I get
So
a wound
he
back.
gains a whole wound back,
I
so it
get
didn't
a
make a
wound back.
difference.
I'll go and pick a relic now. I'm glad you're here, actually, because we've got a bit of professionalism on the channel for the first time ever. Well, until Liam turns up. Someone who actually knows what they're doing. I'm going to have a look at the
Yeah,
relics.
we'll do that. So have you got one?
Mm.
Is there any good relics for Valiant that's not the Flamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could give him Sanctuary, a 5-up invulnerable save against melee weapons,
That'd be decent.
as well as his 4-up invulnerable save.
Yeah. Would you like to do that? You could either give him the Armour of Sainted Iron.
What's that one?
That gives him a 2-up save. 2+ armour
Would
save.
have that kicked in already?
No. What's going to be beneficial for the rest of the game? That's what you think. Have you given him a name? Have you done the name generator?
What?
Have you done the name generator?
His name is Tracy.
Tracy. Why Tracy?
Because Tracy can be a male name too.
It can.
I think the what's his name? The Lone Ranger, the dark guy, the Duke, the Iron Duke. I think his real name was Tracy. 5-up invulnerable save in close combat.
Sanctuary.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you.
It's all right. And I think that's everything. I think that's all the things we forgot.
Probably.
Maybe.
We're not.
But thanks for leaving a comment. We appreciate it. So we're going to go into the psychic phase, if you don't mind. If you finished choosing your relics for the game.
I'm here now.
Okay. So the Poxbringer is going to cast Miasma of Pestilence onto the Demon Prince.
Okay.
Here we go. It goes off. Would you like to try and deny?
I can't.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
I can't stop that.
Okay. The Demon Prince is going to cast Blaze of Putrefaction on himself.
Okay.
Which goes... Ooh. Ooh. Can you remember? You're a Death Guard player.
I never bring this
The end
power.
of all stuff, you know, whatever.
The end of all things.
What is at the end of all things?
It's a quote from the Emperor's speech in Nicaea, the Council of Nicaea, where he banned librarians.
Oh, right, okay.
And he gives his judgment and tells everyone, this is my judgment, no librarians, and woe betide he who goes against my judgment. He will suffer my wrath until the end of all things. He'll know he had made an enemy in me, something like that.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
the core guys from my army were there at the Council of Nicaea. Now is the time of the end of all things.
Yes.
So now no one needs to suffer his wrath. That's where it comes from.
But the quote is from him saying you can't have psychers.
Blades of Putrefaction is a walk charge value of 5.
Okay, it does go off. But Mortarian's a psyker. That's what always makes me laugh.
Yeah, he hated Psychers.
Until he saw something that he could use.
See, this is the thing. In the
Selfish.
Horus Heresy narrative, I think I would have liked it for them to leave him as an anti-psyker. And in the rules, wouldn't it be great if you had a model in 40k that doesn't know any psychic powers but could deny the witch like 6 times or something?
That would be pretty cool.
Or has a blanket, no psychic powers within 12 inches of him. Just one character, he's a demon primarch, nothing.
That would be cool.
That would be good if...
But no, he thought, I can get +1 to wounds, so I'll do psychic powers.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
He saw something that could benefit him.
Selfish, that's what Mortarian is, selfish.
Not as selfish as Perturabo.
Well, no.
Mortarion was more uncaring. Yeah, anyway, let's...
No, let's play some games then.
Yeah.
So, we're going to start with one of the biggest guns in this army.
Okay.
The plasma pistol.
On what?
And he's going to shoot him.
Rotate Iron Shields. I'm terrified of this guy. Rotating. I'm rotating.
He's going to overcharge as well, because he doesn't die anymore.
Okay.
It's a modified one. No, he actually does die, but it's no minus. Never mind. It's 3s to hit. It hits. It's 4s to wound. It wounds. Would you like to take a save?
This is why rotated Iron Shields, which hasn't helped me at all.
That's 2. Would you like to take some Tyrannis saves?
Oh yeah, that's the
Is
thing.
that okay?
It doesn't help me at all.
doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
22 wounds.
22 to go.
Yep.
Okay, so that was a good start. Look at all those dice there that represent how many wounds he's got remaining. There's too many dice on the board. I'll help you remove them.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm going to go with this Plague Burst Crawler now.
Yeah.
He's going to shoot the mortar there
Yeah.
and shoot everything else there.
Okay.
Because he can't shoot the mortar there. That's illegal.
Yeah, because it's minimum 12.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not minimum, just over 1 inch.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the flamers. That's 9 shots.
That's 9 auto hits.
So it's strength 7,
right?
But I get +1 strength because of the Poxbringer.
Okay.
So and it's strength user, so it's strength 8 now.
Actually, this is the combinations that you were talking about.
This is some of the combinations,
like
yeah.
it.
So it's 4s, but re-rolling because of Arch Contaminator.
Nice.
That's that many. That's 7. It's Nurgle's number. That means you're going to fail them all. No, you did fail them all.
I don't fail them all.
It's -1. That's it. And then 6 ups. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Slugger next on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. Cool. Then the mortar into the Valiant.
Tracy.
5 shots. I like that. It's 4s. Re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
And then it's 4s. Re-rolling. I'll re-roll that.
That's the thing.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, in my house.
Okay, that's 4 wounds then.
Okay, 4 up invulnerable saves because I'm Iron Shield, Magic Iron Shield.
2 go through.
2 go through.
2d3. 3 wounds.
Disgustingly resilient. I ignored 2.
No, that was quite disgusting, to be fair.
That was pretty resilient.
So the second Plague Burst Crawler is going to do exactly the same. The Slugger's done nothing, but the Flamers will have 6 shots.
They're not really flamers, are they? Like acidic, spurting, corrosive.
Gushing.
Yeah.
Gashing.
Gushing.
Gashing.
Gushing.
Gosh. Oh, golly gosh. They got 6 shots. It's 4s, you rolling.
You're gashing all over me.
I'm trying to. That's 6 wounds.
6 wounds. 6
-1.
4-up saves. That one's got.
Okay.
And then 6 is disgustingly resilient.
Hello.
I only take 1 wound.
Disgusting.
And resilient.
Yes. Mortar.
Oh dear. Come on, boy. Number of shots is 1.
Yeah.
Come on, boy. What else are you going to spend them on?
You know what? I'm not gonna.
Oh.
It's 4s to hit. Hits. 4s to wound. With a reroll. 1 wound. D3 damage.
I failed a save.
That's cocked. I'll try again. That's 1 wound.
Take a
Take
wound.
a wound. There we go.
Take a wound.
You've actually taken a wound
It's
now.
14 wounds left. I think he's bracketed.
Okay. So now I'm gonna swap. I'm not gonna do the 3rd Plague Burst Crawler.
Oh.
I'm gonna do the Foul Spurty Spawn.
Foul Spurty Spawn.
The Spurty Spawn. That's quite a nice name
like
for him.
it.
So Spurty, or Bert for short,
Yeah.
is gonna shoot into there.
Okay.
It's funny because that's Brett and that's Bert is Brett mixed up.
Okay.
So he's
Brett
gonna
is going to burp into the spurt.
this one. Yes. But with and
Gash
he's
all over me.
it's gonna be cash all over him, yeah. So he's gonna be strength 10.
Because you spent the CP on.
I did, yeah. So foul gash.
Yeah.
That's what we said. And then shots. Ooh.
6 shots, strength 10.
That's re-rolling wounds this time.
That's
Not
nice.
just ones.
That's nice.
It's 3s. Re-rolling. 5 wounds.
Interesting. They're -3 damage.
No pressure. You've got to rotate Iron Shield, so it doesn't matter.
It's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine.
4s.
That's 6 damage.
Command point.
That's 3 damage.
Disgustingly resilient.
It's 3 damage.
3 damage.
Okay. So he's down to 15.
Yes.
That's not quite enough is what I'd want.
3, yes, 15. He's not bracketed yet.
He's not. Okay. Let's shoot something else into him. Okay. So we're going to do the final Plague Burst Crawler now. That's okay. And you might be thinking his flamers are out of range.
The flamers are out of range.
No, well, I'm going to be generous and spend a CP on him.
Overwhelming generosity.
That is what's happening right now.
Nice.
So his flamers are now +6 range. And so is his mortar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's going to shoot the Valiant with the mortar and then the flamers into there.
Right, okay.
So flamers again.
Splitting far always works.
It does. Especially when you do it like 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
8 shots with the flamers.
8 shots. Strength 8.
Strength 8. Rerolling wounds.
1 wound so far. And that could have been better.
It could have been. Rerolling.
This is better. 4.
4 wounds at -1. 1 goes through.
Disgustingly resilient. Takes
Fantastic.
A wound.
A wound. Okay.
14 left.
Mortar. 4 shots. Hits on 4s.
Rerolls the 1.
Rerolls.
Okay, 1 hit.
4s to wound. 1 wound.
Wounds.
Into the Valiant.
Makes
Makes
it
it save. Alright then. I see how it is. Again, this is do you know that turn where I said I wouldn't be scared if it went well?
It's going okay. You've
It's going better.
2 knights.
So that if I would have focused fire, which I
Yeah.
couldn't do this turn,
Yeah.
I would have killed one.
Probably.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we're going to keep going.
You've got a demon that can charge though, right? So he's
I
going to
do.
hurt.
I've got a Myphitic Blightholder that you failed to kill. He's just
Oh
chilling
yeah,
there.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that dude.
here's a shooting to him.
Okay.
We'll do the missiles.
Yes. Reroll a 1.
I think I'm too far away.
Right. You look like you're
He's
fine.
there.
You're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Fine.
Rerolling. Misses.
He misses anyway.
Multi-melter. Rerolling ones. Hits!
Yay.
Forced to wound.
Yay.
1 wound. Only vulnerable.
Fun. Boom.
You've already used a command point.
Yeah.
So now I'm in half range.
It's D6 plus 2.
Wow, magical. Are you ready for this?
This is going to sting. This isn't going to sting.
I'm going to CP that because I haven't used one.
Okay.
Because I'd like to do like 6 wounds.
When I do CPs on metal weapons, it goes from 2s to 1s. Are you sure you want to do this? It could be worse.
Well, 4 and 3 isn't going to make a difference for the amount of damage I do to you in terms of brackets. So here we go.
It's 3. 6s. It's 2.
It's 2.
It's 2.
So it did make a difference. Okay, we did a little bit less than I would have liked. But it's the charge phase.
Right, okay.
I'm going to charge you now.
Who's charging
Glorious
what now?
combat. I'm going to charge the Plague Burst Crawler into the Knight.
Are you?
Yeah, if that's
But
okay.
then you're stuck in combat and you can't hit things and things.
He can hit you. He can also shoot in combat with his flamers.
That's true.
But he can also fall out if I spend a CP.
And he's going to eat the Overwatch so I don't shoot at your
The
demon
Demon
prince. Okay.
It's a little bit sneaky. It also
I'm
lets
not
him
allowed
move.
Overwatch, you can do
Lets
it.
him move a little bit. So charge.
Yay.
6.
Yay. Right, don't slope roll snake out for your demon prince because he's in cover. It's -2 to his charge.
It is -2.
Yeah. You're in. You're in. You're in.
We're in. We're going to fly over.
So those are the only charges doing the tank and the demon. Starting with the demon, 8 attacks on the charge, 2s to hit. Rerolling 1s and death to the Force Emperor. So that's 2 6s generate additional attacks.
Yeah.
So he's got 9 hits out of his 7 attacks overall. And he's winning on 4s because of Blaze of Putrefaction.
Yes.
Yes.
12 to wound. Mortal wounds with plague weapons, but no plague weapons, so just 4s.
And they're all -2 to damage.
6, my good friend.
So I need to make 6. Interestingly enough, if I fail every 5-up
If you
save,
fail everything, that
you'll
would be
kill him.
very funny.
6,
You'd probably blow up then, in my look.
5-up and vulnerable saves.
You didn't fail them all.
I failed 2.
You did fail 2. That's 4 damage, good sir.
No. Tyrannus are disgustingly
It's 4
resilient.
damage. Damn, it's 2 damage.
It's 2 damage.
Okay.
And then the tank revved its engines, didn't wound the knight. So now it's my time to strike back. Now, I am forced to hit right now because you bracketed me.
Yes.
If I hit your demon, it's 5s to hit your demon.
Yes. Did I talk about his relic?
Because he's got miasma of... I don't know,
No,
did you?
I don't know if I
What's
did.
his relic?
Separating plate. You'd always take on a demon prince.
It's a 2-up save.
Yeah, and if I
Yeah.
make a save, you take more wounds.
Mortal wounds back again. So the thing is, do I hit the tank on 4s to hit? Or do I hit him on 5s to hit? But I'm strength 14 and the tank is toughness set 8.
So you're winning on 3s.
So I'm winning on 3s, but I'm winning him on 2s. Or I can stomp and have many attacks.
Yes, I know what I'd do.
Yeah, hit the Reaper Chainsword against the demon.
Sure.
That's not what you would do, right?
No, I'd go in with the feet into the demon.
Would you?
Yeah.
But that's not cool. Hit you with a chainsword on 5s. I hit you twice.
You did hit me twice.
I'm winning you on 2s.
You are.
I wound you twice. 2 5-up demon saves. Have it at you, demon.
Made 1.
Made 1. So on a 4-up, it does a mortal wound back to me because
Yes,
I separating
take
plate.
that. You didn't know.
No.
And how
And
many
I do a
damage?
flat. I think it's 6 damage.
Sounds about
Is
right.
it Reaper Chainsword or is it D6? 1 minute. Chainsword's flat 6 damage. You can see how many times we actually play with knights.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He takes 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
He's
I'll take
half
that.
dead. He's got 4 left. That's the
So
end
he
of the
does.
fight phase.
Yes.
You're engaging on all fronts for an extra couple of points here, there, and
That's it,
everywhere.
I've
You're
raised
swarming
the banner.
across. Huh?
Raise the banner under your feet, don't
You've
forget.
raised the banner under my feet. That objective over there is contested, so I'm only going to get 5 points on the primary in the
Correct.
start of turn 3.
That's quite big.
So as we go into Knights turn 3, it'll be 26 to 20 in favour of the Knights.
Correct.
And now I need to try and engage on all fronts and bring this smelly horde down in Knights turn 3. Here we are after the Knights movement phase and a little bit into the shooting phase. What I did is spent just a little bit. It's only 1 CP. Watch this one get nerfed. To spend it on a Knight, which has got the Quest of Mechanicus, and it counts as on the full bracket for the entire turn. Movement, shooting, assault, everything. So I spent it on the big boy.
The game 2.
Yeah.
Movement.
Yeah, well, but also he's hitting on 3s in close combat and shooting now. And the Warden moved forward and annihilated the Poxwalkers and stopped you holding that banner there.
You've actually stomped on our banner as soon as it hits the end of the shooting phase.
Exactly, stomped on the banner, killed the Poxwalkers, and then he, with his Siege Breaker cannons, destroyed the beast that was on this objective here. You've got a beast there that can run round.
Yep.
But I've cleared this side of the board, and I'm also 1, 2, 3 engaging on all fronts. Now I need to shoot the remainder of his guns, and his flamer's going to go into him.
Yep.
4 melters into 1 tank, and the seed and the harpoon into another.
Okay.
So let's do the flamers. Conflagration cannon, number of auto hits, which will wound on 4s. Oh dear. 3 5-up saves.
4-ups because of the fairness.
Oh yeah, and 2 damage.
Disgusting.
Oh wow. So I set it on fire, and he quite likes it.
He does like it.
4 melters into the back guy, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. And you have a 4-up and run.
That's true.
And it does, at this range, d6 plus 2 damage.
Yeah. That's
For 4 damage.
You want to CP it?
No. I've only got 2 left.
1 wound.
Wow.
He's got 11 left.
Thundercoil Harpoon. Hits.
Nice. Is it into the same one or another one?
The other one, I was splitting all over the place. He's firing into 3 different targets. Because the idea is, I might be able to kill 1. If I put it all into 1, I kill 1. But this way the idea was to weaken off.
Sure.
Kill 1 and weaken another one so I could assault it.
Yeah, which
but
one's getting
this isn't going to work. That one, the middle one.
This one, okay.
This one. Choose to wound. It wounds at my, 4 up and bun.
4 plus in bun.
This does 10 damage plus D3
We're
more
going to
wounds.
CP it.
Yes. 10 damage plus D3 mortal wounds for 12 damage. Okay, good
I need
luck.
to make at least 1.
Yeah. Wow.
Hello.
You make many. Making 7 disgustingly resilient rolls there, meaning the tanks only took 5 wounds. I wanted to kill 1 and injure another so I could stomp on it.
Yeah.
This way I've only injured 1.
Yeah, 7, it's Nurgle's number.
Yeah. Okay, right. Okay. So, 1 minute. Let me think. I have a cunning plan.
Have you worked it out?
No. This guy is going to fire everything into that tank. Okay, you are in melter range, and I'm going to spend a CP on a strat. I forget what it's called. It's from the Engine War book, where I can reroll all failed wounds with this thermal cannon.
Interesting note is the melter gun in half range is different to the thermal cannon in half range.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
The big cannon is the same.
Yeah. Normal melter, however, it hits and wounds 4 up and vulnerable save. And this is D6 plus 2 damage.
No pressure.
For 3 damage.
5 up. 1 wound.
Oh dear. And then the thermal cannon, number of shots. We've been here before. I'm going to CP that.
I love it.
3 to hit. Now I can reroll failed wounds
You
here.
can't reroll wounds.
Strength 9. I don't need it anyway.
I've passed my save.
Right, okay. So all the melter fire. The idea was to break him away and then he can...
He did 1 wound.
Yes. So what's going to happen with the Crusader, Paladin, is Valadin is I think I'm going to fire 2 melters into that Nurgling.
Okay.
Because one of them will miss.
2 melters.
2 melters into the Nurgling.
Do you have 2 melters?
Yes, one on this thing and one up there.
As well. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then all of his guns into the injured one.
They're all injured.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's that one on?
He's 11.
Right. All of his guns into that one.
That
and then charge the Demon Prince. Melters into Nurglings.
Okay,
Let's do that. They both hit.
Yeah.
They both wound. 5 of them. No. And he dies. I kill a Nurgling with some melters. Okay, right. Storm strike missiles, point blank range into the tank. 3s to hit. 2 hits. 4s to wound. 1 wound. 4 up and done. Stop it now. Stop it now. 2d6 shots with the rapid fire battle cannon is 6 shots. hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s, I wound you twice. And you make this. Wow! Okay, so when you make 4s, you make 4s. Your entire army has just taken everything from my army, pumping away at it. I pumped you hard there, and you managed to.
I felt it and rejected it. Sorry,
dear.
not
So,
time, Winters.
Knights can fall back and charge. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to charge him.
Just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Well, why? Why are you saying just him?
Just curious, that's all. Because if you end up within 9 inches of this bad boy,
Yeah.
you count as not charging. Which means I'd fight you first.
Well, he's going to... Well, I think he won't end up within 9 inches of that bad boy.
9 inches is quite a lot, you know. It's
I
more
don't-
than 3.
I've got no idea how far 9 inches is. All you need is 3
Do you
inches
want me
to
to show you,
charge.
or are you just going to charge anyway?
What are you gonna show me?
The 9 inches.
Don't show me the 9 inches. This thing will charge that thing.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to Overwatch?
Yeah, why not?
You do.
Yeah.
2d6 autumn hits. I'm 10.
shots.
I'm not in mortar range.
You're not in water, right?
Mortar, because the mortar's got a
okay.
minimum range. So
It is. But it is forced to wound and re-rolling.
how many did you get?
A few.
How many is that?
5.
5.
Yeah, minus 1.
4s.
2. Tyrannus.
Disgustingly resilient. He takes 2 wounds.
I'm going to shoot my crappy gun at you. It misses.
And don't roll snake eyes on the charge because I'm
made
in
it.
terrain. He gets it in, and then the paladin gets in. Right, so we've ended up like this. 3 knights have made it into combat. This chap only needed a 6. I've wanged him around this way.
Oh, really?
So he's more than 9 inches away from your dude down there.
Brett.
So Brett. So your Demon Prince doesn't hit me first.
It does not.
The Errants come through to tag that tank, and the Valiant came through to tag those 2.
Yeah.
And I
Charge
took a,
this one, piled into that one.
yeah, and I took a wound or something.
You took a wound on him.
Is that it?
And he took a wound as well.
Yeah, 1 wound each because you fired Overwatch.
And then we've done this combat already because he technically fights first.
Yes.
Before that night.
So to stop you paying to interrupt, I've hit you with my sword. Now I'm going to jump on your head. 4's to hit because he's degraded. 5's to hit because of miasma.
Miasma pestilence.
Stompy stomp, stompy stompy stomp, stomp, stompy stomp, stompy stompy stomp. 3's to wound. Only 2 wounds.
The difference is now is I have a 4+ save against this because I have a 2 up armor,
Have you?
which I failed 1, so it's D3 damage.
Okay, but on a 4-up you do a mortal wound back. Let's do that.
Take a mortal wound.
6s.
You don't get it against mortal wounds because you're Tyrannus.
What do you mean?
At least you don't get. I don't think you get 20 saves against mortal wounds.
Oh,
We'll double check though.
we'll double check because otherwise I'd avoid. Anyway, D3 on you for 3.
But I always ignore wounds, and I ignore all 3.
How rude. So yeah, Tyrannus doesn't have a shrug against mortal wounds. So long story short, a paladin, round 2, charging through against a demon, has,
A very ugly demon.
after 2 attacks, 1 with a hitty stick and 1 jumping on you, has only cost 4 wounds to you. Meanwhile, he did a lot of wounds back to me.
Yeah.
The Valiant is going to put all of its, everything into this dude here. Hits on 4s though. Wounds on 4s. 1 wound.
Failed his save.
2 damage.
Failed both. Down to 5.
It's down to 5, so it is bracketed, and more importantly, all the tanks are locked up. I'm assuming you're not paying to interrupt. There is no point, is there?
No, because
Thing with the, I'm going to hit you with the chainsword because it's just cooler.
it is cool.
3s. I should have not hit you. Strength 14 is 3s to wound. I do a wound. You make the save, and that is the combat. Now you get to run over my feet with some tanks. We did that one. Let's do the demon.
I would just like to remind you that technically this one's already fought, and he did a wound to you, but you did nothing in return.
Let's go on to the demon. 8 attacks with the demon.
2.
Let's just say my fight phase was a Death of the False
6s.
Emperor. It was underwhelming.
9 hits again.
Yeah. His
4s.
blade's still on him right now.
Yeah. 6 wounds.
Is that 6?
6 wounds at -2.
Don't kill my knight. Don't kill my knight. Don't kill my knight.
And I don't kill you now.
You haven't killed my
take
knight.
4 wounds.
Disgustingly resilient.
There we go. 3 wounds.
My knight takes 3 wounds. It's only got 6 left. So the charge of the knights was completely ineffectual.
Little lackluster, that one.
It was very lackluster. At the end of that turn, I'm only going to be on one objective. You're still on 2 objectives because you've got troops there, and you're outnumbering me on those objectives now.
Yep.
So that'll be another 15 points for the primary. All that charge did, in fact, was lock up a chunk of vehicles. So the amount of output coming out of your army is going to be greatly reduced.
Yep.
But if I don't kill these guys in turn 4, turn 5, you're going to start outscoring me. In fact, you probably started outscoring me now.
I've just, because of the 2 banners as well, that's 17 points I've just scored.
Nasty. Nasty. We're going to Death Guard, turn 3. So at the start of Nurgle's movement phase, it's 37-28. You are now in the lead by 9 points, maxing out those primaries and raising the banners.
Yes.
And you had a lot of thinking to do.
I did have a lot of thinking to do.
Because your Demon Prince has fallen out of combat, so he can't cast any powers. You were thinking about keeping him in there.
Yes. But you get to hit me first. Alas, on 6s.
Yeah.
You'll still get to hit me first.
Well, 6s, yeah. Oh, and these guys, we forgot to do their combat, did put another wound on the knight.
Yeah, they did.
And then they've fallen out of combat.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
But
that's it.
So for now, you've kept both of those tanks in.
Yes.
And only pulled that one out.
Yes, and I've used...
What's going on here?
I've used Blood Rush Frenzy, which is the Poxmonger specific stratagem.
Do you mean Blood Rush Frenzy?
Blood Gash Frenzy. So he can essentially fall back and still shoot.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend another CP, the other one, on him.
Yeah.
Because I can heal D3 wounds.
Ooh, okay.
So it's 2 CP in total, but 1 whole wound. I'll take that. He's on 6 now.
He's on 6 now.
Yeah.
So you're still on 2 objectives. I'm still on only 1.
Yeah.
You still got banners raised on these 2.
Certainly have.
You smitten the Valiant.
For 2 whole wounds.
Put 2 wounds on him.
Yeah.
And now you've got some shooting.
Yes. These 2 tanks.
Yeah.
They shot the sluggers and nothing, but they're going to shoot the flamers into him.
Yeah. You might as well do it all at the same time because they're only hitting that Valiant, right?
Yeah. So 46 hits.
Yeah. This could sting. This isn't going to sting.
Falls but re-rolling.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Yeah.
4 4-up saves. And Tyrannus, he takes a wound. So underwhelming. Then we did the tank. Stubbers this way. Mortar went back into the Warden. Put 2 wounds on him.
Only viable target.
But now you're doing the Flamers into this thing, trying to take down the first of the Knights.
Here we go. That's 10
There's
hits.
10 hits. This Knight is only on 5 wounds left. This could sting.
Falls.
Falls to wound, re-rolling everything.
Hello. 8 wounds.
8 wounds. 8 4-up saves. And disgustingly resilient. The Knight only takes 2 wounds. It's still got 3 left. How annoying is that?
That's quite annoying, I won't lie.
Right, 3 units to get through, 3 units left. You've got an overcharged plasma pistol from your dude. Yes, into the Paladin. Misses, okay.
One, though.
You've got the Crawler and you've got the guy with his foul gash.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying because I would have liked to shoot the Melter somewhere else, but I think I'm just going to put everything from him into there.
Yes.
So I've got the Bile Spurt first.
Bile Spurt.
It's 1 shot.
Yes.
It's on a 4. Wounds on a 5, but re-rolling because it's a plague weapon. Does wound, it's -1.
I'll make the save.
Cool. Missile launcher. Hits.
Strength 8.
1 wound.
5 up. And make the save.
Multi-melter. Let's go now. 2 hits.
2 hits with the multi-misser. This is good.
2 wounds.
This is
the
good.
most he's ever done ever.
5s, or he's going to die, essentially, because you are in 12-inch range, so this is going to be D6 plus 2 damage. 5s, and I have no CP.
Oh.
So this is D6 plus 2 damage on the Paladin.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage. Command point? I've got to make 2 6s right now to keep him alive.
I'm going to command point it, so I'll be down to 3.
Yes.
So CP, don't roll a 1.
Okay.
4 damage.
4 damage, I have 3 wounds left. If I make 2 6s, he's still alive.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
For the Emperor. And the Knight falls. 3 wounds. It's gone. That's 10 points for Titan Slayer.
It is.
Does it go kablooey?
Please no.
It doesn't go kablooey. The first of the Knights collapses. And that was the last shot of your army
It was not. I'm
for
sorry.
that turn. What? Why?
Sorry, I'm going to spend 1 more.
Right.
Because I've got an angry gasher.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah.
The
I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes. So you spent the CP so you can roll 3D.
3d6 shots.
Okay.
Sorry, 3d6 strength, my apologies.
Is strength 9.
2d6 shots, picking the highest.
6 shots at strength 9.
3d rolling.
Yeah. I wish I had a command point to rotate iron shields about now.
Yeah, 2, 4, 5. That would be quite handy. 5s. That's not too bad.
So that's 9 damage.
9 to Anis.
6 is to shrug. I shrugged 3 of them. And the errant's down to 17 wounds left. And that is the end of the shooting phase. Are we charging anywhere? Charge!
Sadly not.
No?
No, just
Okay.
chill.
So my Valiant can stomp all over your thing? Defenders go first?
Sure.
Okay. Stompy stomp. Stompy stompy stomp stomp. 4 wounds. 4 wounds.
4 4-ups. Oh. Okay. 3d3.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay. That was cocked. Yeah, that's 8 damage. You've got 6 left. Because you healed it
Well,
once.
that's not good.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You got 1
Got one
wound
remaining.
left. The tank's rammed back again. You actually put 1 wound on the Valiant. That is the end of turn 3. And because you're engaging on all 3 fronts again, and because you got 10 points for Titan Slayer,
Yes.
it's 46 points to 28 at the end of turn 3. You are roaring into the lead. I'm going to get 5 points for being on an objective. What I should have done was keep him there. That would have been the difference between, that's a 7-point swing.
Yeah.
Or what I should have done was actually kill some stuff when I came charging in.
Maybe, and that's what I'm kind of worried about this turn.
Yeah.
If you do as well as last turn, then I'm kind of laughing. If you do really well, like I did turn 1 and turn 2, then I'm not laughing.
The errant's done nothing for me all game.
He's not.
Surely this is the turn where he actually kills something. Surely. As we go on to Knights, turn 4. 33 to 46 after I get my primary. Made mistake last turn. Should have left that on that objective there. And your list is doing what it should do, which is a denial thing. It's just hanging in there and putting your tanks in front of the troops. Normally troops screen tanks, but in this case you're screening objective secured units which are on objective. So you're actually playing it very well.
Yeah, it's a reverse of what anyone would think narratively or in any sort of army. It's just the opposite.
You're trying to, yeah, exactly. You're screening the guys that score the units, and the flamers can hit into close combat automatically at strength 8 -1. Rerolling all fair wounds is actually quite nice.
Yeah.
So I can see why you brought this list. However, I would say that there should be more dead.
I think I'm going to lose quite a bit this turn.
So what I'm going to do is...
What's what you're going to shoot?
The Flamer of Doom is going to go into them, because I want to get you off of this objective, yeah.
Okay.
The 4 melters into that one, and then all the other shots into that one.
Okay.
Okay?
That makes sense.
So let's do the Flamers on the Poxwalkers, which is 12 hits which wound on 2s. And after doing the disgustingly resilient rolls, there's 1 left. Of course there is. So the 4 melters going into 1 tank, the harpoon and the siegebreaker cannons going into the other tank. Obviously spending the CP I just got back to put him back up to full. Yeah. So here's the melters on 3s, which will wound on 4s. 4 wounds, 4 up and vulnerable saves.
Ouch.
Now's the time you fail them. And that does... That many +6. Yeah, he's dead. He's
Does
dead.
it blow up on a 5? Damn.
It does blow up. Well, let's see what wounds you do to me, and then we'll spread them out to everyone else.
You take 3
Ouch.
without Tyrannic save.
So my knight took 3 wounds.
Yes.
All your characters are down to 2 wounds, except for the Lord who's on 3.
1 and 3. Lightbringer's on 1.
And your Demon Prince is down to 1 wound.
He is. And 2 Poxwalkers.
And you lost 2 Poxwalkers. So
But
big bada boom.
They didn't take anything. They
Yeah,
ignored them.
but yeah, they're fine. So basically, big explosion, much damage done, and now I have a Thundercoil harpoon going into that thing, which hits and wounds on a 2.
4+. CP. Yeah.
2 left. Every
damn
time
it.
you've done a CP reroll for a
It's not
Thundercoil
done
harpoon, and this time I do 13 wounds to you, and it's got 11 left. If that explosion had crippled a couple more wounds off of it, this could have been 2 tank. This is what I should have done last turn.
This is what you should have done last turn.
Yes.
But you didn't. You chose not to.
No, it's the fates. Zinch spurred me. 5s?
13 5-ups.
You make some. I can see 3, 4, 5, 6. Many. Tank is on 4 wounds left. Then the siege breakers go in for D3 shots each, which hit on 3s. 5's to wound.
5's to wound. Here we go.
4 wounds. 4
sure?
up saves.
Easy peasy. Ouch.
Each doing D3
I
damage.
don't like that. Oh no.
Okay, 6 damage. It's got 4 wounds left. You need to make at least 3 5s here. You've been making him like a boss so far. Come on, you're fine. You're not fine. He's dead. And it blows up as well.
No.
Let's do my knight. Let's see how much damage it does on my knight. So 2 damage on my knight. The Valiant's down to 4 wounds left. And then we're going to do all the disgustingly resilience again. Seeing as he's on 2, actually, we're going to have to get this on camera.
Yeah,
this could
because
kill
everyone's
stuff.
like very close to death. So let's see who's going to get hit. So the Blight Hall will get hit. The other tank.
Is it a 7-inch explosion?
It's a 6.
It's a 6-inch explosion.
So
I'm more interested in your Chaos Lord, your Demon Prince.
the Demon Prince is
just out. It's just out.
So shall we work his way down?
Okay.
Yeah.
Foul Blight Spawn. I'll hurt you. I want to hurt you.
Okay then.
1 wound.
I like
He's going to live.
5 up. Okay, he's down to 1.
Okay. All right.
This guy?
2 wounds. He's got 2 left.
He's
He'd
got
be
none
dead.
left. Okay.
He'd be dead.
Big, that's big.
And then
I
we'll
like
do
that.
the rest off camera. Because that's assassinate. I killed a character. Oh yeah, your Chaos Lord is in range.
Yeah.
He's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He doesn't have disgustingly resilient.
He doesn't.
5 or 6. And you lose your 4 up and vulnerable save. Can you feel the tension?
No.
Can you feel the tension tonight?
God damn it.
Boom! Slay the warlock. So that was successful.
That's a big hole that I don't like.
Your 3 remaining characters are all on 1 wound left.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the important one
Yeah.
is gone. He's dead.
He's dead now.
He's dead. Dave.
He's dead now. So maybe, finally, the errant can do something with his thermal cannon.
I don't think he can.
I do thermal cannon and melter into that dude. Okay.
You sure?
Well, the idea is then he charges and kills that.
Okay.
And then you're not on that objective anymore.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, I'm not going to fail that charge, am I?
I don't know.
Okay, melter into the Poxwalker.
Okay.
He hits.
Okay.
Wounds on a 2. He doesn't wound. Okay, right. It wouldn't have wounded your tank either, so I'm happy with that. D6 shots.
Are you using the reroll? Have you run out of CP?
I've run out of CP because I spent my CP that I got back to get him back up to full wounds. So D6 shots. I finally rolled above a 2.
Fantastic.
3s to hit him. 3 hits. 3s to wound him at strength 9. Oh dear.
5 plus?
Yes.
Failed.
D6, 2d6 damage, pick the highest. That's 6 damage on the tank.
He's got 9 remaining.
Okay.
He's taken 5. He's got 4 remaining.
Interesting.
Time to change him.
Yeah. Is he in range of that objective?
No.
It's just the Poxwalkers.
Just the Poxwalkers.
In range of that objective.
In range of that objective, indeed.
And I've got that thing with its 14 shots.
No, I don't think you have him.
So I can shoot at your Poxwalkers.
I guess so.
It seems like a waste, but let's shoot at Poxwalkers. Because then you'll be on 1 objective, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
I'm ready to roll disgusting.
6s. A lot of 1s and 2s there. 2s to wound.
Rubbish.
Right, so you've got 3 left there.
Yes.
Within range of that objective.
1's in range.
Poxwalkers are fearless. They don't have to take morale.
Not for the mindless.
No. So I need to stomp on them to get that objective. Mm-hmm. This is a 9-inch charge because that's all on my shooting phase. Yeah. Well, it would be a 7, but it's a 9 because of the crater. Because it'll even slow down knights. They can't run at full motive combat speed.
Triple over a tiny blast hole.
Well, there's big boulders and stuff like that. So full combat speed going over a boulder field. It works for me for knights.
That's cool. No pressure. Just a 9.
No pressure at all.
Deep structure.
Yeah, like that. 12. Yay. Now we're on to the errant. Yay. So we end up here, obviously tagging him and the tank, declaring both. We're over here with these 3 Poxwalkers. You got to fight first because of the foul blight spawn.
Yes.
You didn't hurt my Valiant.
I didn't. The main thing is I'm touching him.
Yes.
So if you fail to kill him, you can't move.
Well, I'm going to start here.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 3 attacks on him, the other 9 attacks on the tank.
Okay.
Here's the 3 attacks on that dude, hitting on 3s, wounding on that.
That's 18 disgusting resilience.
And that's that many disgustingly resilient. 6 disgustingly resilience on the foul blight spawn, and then that objective is contested and your banner is torn down.
The banner's not torn down yet.
Why not?
Because you have to take it off me. So currently, because it's contested, it's still there.
So if I smack this tank up, then I tear the banner down.
Then you tear the banner down, yeah.
Okay, so hit the tank. I dropped the dice. Drop dice don't count. 3s. 3 hits.
Yeah.
4s. One wound. I'm not tearing the banner down.
5 up. Goes through, sadly.
One damage.
Wound. 1 wound. Down to 3.
That could have been better.
Yes.
Valiant on Poxwalkers on 3s and 2s. D3 a time. And I've got 3 to kill. So a 5 up.
Fail,
dead.
That's 1 dead.
2 5-ups. Another one dead. 2 more 5-ups.
Oh, he's dead as well.
Yay! I've smushed you off that objective. And can I tear your banner down then now?
Yes.
So
at the end of the phase. So unless you get killed by him, if you're going to pile into him.
I have piled in. I'll pile into him. So I don't want him spurting everywhere.
4 attacks.
4 attacks with his plague knife. He hits. Oh, 2 death for the forces. Look at that. He hits 5 times.
Is he within 6 of the Demon Prince? He is.
What does that do?
Rerolls once.
Okay. And then.
It is 6s though.
Okay.
It's 1 wound.
It's a plague weapon, so you can reroll all failed wounds.
I can't because my Arch Contaminate is dead.
Oh. I make the save.
Cool.
So.
Now you tear the banner down.
Now I tear the banner down.
I get to attack here. Then.
Yes, D3 with a tank. 1 attack, hitting on a 6, wounding on a 4.
No, it's just 1 attack.
Oh.
But reroll ones because of the Demon Prince. Nope.
Okay, so that was quite important because you're no longer on this objective.
I'm not.
And you're no longer on this objective because it's contested.
It's contested, which means
So
I'm not holding it.
you're going to get 0 points for the primary,
Sadly, I'm going to get 0 points for the primary.
but I am not engaging on all fronts because I'm not on 3/4. I'm in 1/2.
Yeah.
I killed a character,
Yes.
which is
You
your
killed 2
warlord.
characters.
I killed 2 characters.
Yeah, because you killed the Poxbringer as well, the little...
Or you did with your lovely explosions. So killing those 2 characters is 6 points.
Yeah.
You're not going to get any points in turn 4, but in turn 5, when it comes on to me to scoring primaries, I should get 5. You know what? It suddenly swung back the other way. I was winning, then you were winning by a lot, and now let's talk some points before we go to your turn. It's 47 to 39. At the start of your turn, you score a point for having that banner there.
I do.
So at the start of Nurgle turn 4, 47 to 39, still 8 points in the lead.
Yeah.
Everything to play for as we
is.
go on to Nurgle's. Turn 4?
Turn 4, yeah.
Okay, guys, Death Guard turn 4. We only scored a single point at the start for holding a banner because technically you stood on it, but you didn't take it. So it's still there. So 1 whole point for the primary.
That's a resilient banner.
Yes, it is. Disgustingly resilient, some would say. So the Beast of Nurgle over here advanced. They rolled a 6 and jumped onto that objective.
Yeah.
Beast of Nurgle over there rolled a 6 for an advance and jumped onto that objective.
Yeah. So you'll outnumber me on objectives.
Yeah. So it doesn't score me any points now, but it stops you scoring.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Over here, the Foul Blight Spawn has fallen back. He can't shoot, but he's near the other objective, along with the Noxious Blightbringer. This tank has fallen out and spent a CP for Blood Rush.
Yes.
So he can shoot as well. Rush. And then the Demon Prince has hop, skipped and jumped over there.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
He's going to smite.
Is he?
And then his might charge.
How rude. I've only got 4 wounds left.
You'd only have 4.
Yeah, and I don't have a CP to overwatch you with that Flamer of Doom. So charging is probably a good thing.
Oh, that changes things then.
Yeah.
We'll go for a smite though.
Yeah.
It goes off.
Okay.
It's D3. There's 1 wound.
3 wounds left.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Can I shoot now?
Yes.
Okay. This guy will overcharge into him.
Will he?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 1 shot. He hits. He wounds.
4s. I fail.
2 damage from Tyrannus.
Tyrannus. He's on 1 wound left.
He's on 1 wound.
1 wound left.
Yeah.
If you kill another knight, that's 15 points for Titan Slayer.
Yeah, it gives me a big fat 5. The problem is I've only got big guns left.
And also he's on that objective contesting it. And...
Yeah. So now do I shoot the tank into you to do 1 wound, or do I shoot the little tank into you and then shoot... It's not going to make much of a difference, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you got 2 tanks. You can fire one way, one the other way.
Yeah, we'll shoot this guy into there.
Okay.
I'll do the rubbish gun first because it's done nothing all game. And I feel like he's going to kill the Valiant.
This is going to be the time to discover. Yeah.
He hits on probably 6s now. He missed. We'll do the Flamers. That's 5.
Okay.
Ooh, not that one. It's 5s to wound now.
Yeah. Reroll on 1s.
2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds. 2 4-up saves. 2 6-up Tyrannus saves. The knight is dead.
Does he blow up? Please don't.
2d6 for this thing, and if either of these is a 6/6 explosion.
Oh. Thank God for that.
Blow up. The Valiant crumples under acidic filth.
He does.
Disappears.
I love it.
I don't.
Sadly, my demon print is wide open to get shot now, but there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, so I'll do the Blight Hauler into the other one then. We got a missile launcher. Misses, but I'm rerolling once.
Why couldn't it have been like that earlier on?
I know. Multi-melter.
There's a 1 reroll.
There's a 1. Rerolling. 1 hit.
Yes.
It's 4s.
No.
We got the Bile Spit. It's 1 shot. Rerolling once. It hits. I've got a wound yet.
Oh.
It does wound.
I made a 5.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, right.
Right then, that is the end of my shooting phase. I'm not going to charge now.
You're not going to charge.
No, so that's the end.
That's the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Interesting. You're engaging on.
I do engage.
4 fronts.
3
No,
fronts.
3 fronts.
Yes, I get 2 points for engage.
So at the end of that turn, you're on 57 points. 15 for Titan's Flares. There. 7 for engage. 5 for raising banners. 30 for all the primaries. And I'm going to get 5 points on the primary.
You're that one.
Yeah. So you're on 57. With my 5 points, there is 44 points. So I'm going to need to somehow get 12 points in this turn to win.
Yes.
And stop you scoring points in your turn.
Yes.
Which I can't do.
I don't think so.
It's we've been looking and looking. There's no way I can come back from a 12-point deficit with 2 knights. So at this point in the game...
Again, how many points have you got for Assassinate so far?
So far I've got 9 for Assassinate. Okay. So this...
They're worth 6. They're 3 each. But
yeah.
There's only 6 there.
But I need 12.
You do need 12.
So that's not enough. And I can jump on objectives to stop you scoring, but the other secondaries are First Strike, which I've done, and Engage on all fronts, which I can't do with 2 models.
You can't do with 2 models, no.
And so it's physically impossible for me to get 12 more points. So it's a victory for Nurgle. It's a victory for Hellstorm Wargaming.
That surprised me and everyone at home, I think.
And this is the way the world ends. So, Mikey, Hellstorm Wargaming.
Yes.
How do you think it went?
It went as well as I could have hoped.
Right.
Because I'm quite surprised how little I have left, but still won. But I guess this army does that. It holds on, scores points, and hopes for the best. Usually, you've got more stuff left though.
Yeah.
Everything's on 1 wound.
You see what happened to your tanks in turn 3?
Mm-hmm.
That should have happened a turn earlier, I think.
You should have killed at least 1.
You were making a lot, and once a tank or 2 falls, then you can concentrate more firepower on the remaining stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's what could have happened. I mean, in turn 1, 2, 3, the Errant did nothing all game with his thermal cannon.
It was pretty terrible.
And in turn 1, 2, it took me 3 turns to actually start bringing them down. Mm-hmm. I think if you'd have failed some of those 4 open vulnerable saves or discussing resilience earlier in the game, then potentially I could have swung it.
Yeah, for sure.
I also think I made a mistake by jumping off of this objective. I should have stayed on this objective because I gave up 7 points 2 turns in a row.
I think if the Errant had moved off and then killed a tank, it would have been worth it. But because you whiffed or I made so many saves, that it wasn't worth it, which is a bit of a shame.
I got blood hungry.
You did get blood hungry. It was a good game though.
It was a lovely game. It was good.
Really fun.
I mean, essentially, you've been tagging with a couple of units out here, and you didn't really get out of there.
No.
And there were some clutch moments. There were some glorious moments, and we had some banter. We had a cup of tea.
I did have a tea.
Yeah,
which doesn't happen often. I normally drink coffee.
You normally just so much coffee.
Lots of coffee. Yeah.
How can you drink so much coffee without it going all the way through you?
I don't know.
It's because
stomach of steel, I guess.
You're a zoomer. That's
I'm a zoomer.
When you get to my age, you can't
yourself.
drink all that much coffee without trusting your farts. You'll see.
I will see. Yeah, maybe
when you get
one
to
day.
40 plus.
But yeah, there you go.
Fighting on a small board, it just my world felt smaller.
Yeah, well, it's good for these because I can't run away. Imagine if we were playing on a smaller board, I could have hid here.
Yeah,
miles away on big board. Sorry,
but you'd have been further away from the objectives.
True enough.
I think smaller boards reduce the amount of outflanking and deep striking shenanigans you can do. It takes away some of the mobility options that, not many, but some. What do you think?
I'd only half disagree. It makes outflanking better.
Right.
Because outflanking is when you come in on the edge of the board.
Yes.
Which means you're closer to the action.
Okay.
But on a bigger board, you're further away.
Yeah.
Because literally, if you outflank, you're here on the big board, but now you're here.
But you should be outflanking with shooty stuff anyway, I think.
Yeah,
I find really shooty units coming on.
So small board makes strategic reserves and outflank better, but it makes deep striking harder.
Yeah.
So I half agree with you.
Okay, so we're both right.
Yes.
Knights in this edition, are they still viable? I think if I played that a little bit better, and I think it all comes down to dice rolling, if you'd have been less lucky, then it would have gone the other way.
And you'd been less unlucky, I guess.
Honestly, the reason why I'm bringing Knights to these type of challenge things is I don't really have any tournament-esque lists. I don't really have any shenanigan type stuff. I don't even own, what's it called? The big one, Leviathan Dreadnoughts. How many Leviathans have you got?
I own 3.
Yes.
I only have 2 painted.
Okay. So I don't even have any Leviathan Dreadnoughts. You know the Contemptor pattern Dreadnought with the 2 twin las cannons, the 4 las cannons hitting on 2s, ridiculously undercosted.
Yes.
I got 1.
Yeah, I only have 1.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But
so
who knows with Space Marines? Everything that was good has just got nerfed out
I know.
in Oblivion, so which is good.
Everything changes, everything rolls round. Units that were bad come back in favour again.
Yeah, I think Knights will be good when they get a bit of an update, but the problem is at the minute, as I said to you, it's kind of like an objective for a knight is an anchor.
Yeah.
They have to stay within 3, so they can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And knights want to be in combat, so they don't play the mission very well.
I think you need a knight at the back that's pounding away, and it's also board denial because you don't want to go anywhere near it.
Exactly.
And then probably 2 at the back and 2 shoving forward. I don't know. Or you need... Knights need to do what knights do, which is rush up there and stomp stuff. Against certain armies, they're just going to trash. That's always been the case with knights, though. Against certain armies, they trash. Against other armies, they get trashed.
Yeah.
When I was at that tournament with you at No Retreat, I mean, I won 4, lost 1, and the one I lost against was demons again.
Really?
With all the invulnerable saves, Tzeentch demons with 4 up and buns and things like that. And so it had the resilience, just like your list, it had the resilience not to die. It just hung in there and hung in there and hung in there. And I lost that game. And the other 4, I think I tabled 3 of them.
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's what happens with knights. You either table them, or you table the opponent, or nothing happens but someone outscores you, like what happened here, basically.
Like what happened here. So yeah, it's a very analog type of list to play, but it's the closest thing that I've got to a power list.
Yeah.
And it's good actually that you won, because it shows that you can outplay and outscore knights.
Yeah,
in
you
9th
absolutely
edition.
battered me on the table.
Yeah.
But it's just, the game is about holding objectives. So you could have tabled me, but I'd still win, technically.
So you challenged me to a fight.
Yes, I did.
We've never fought before.
We've never fought before.
I've only met you once before.
Yes. We had a great time.
Finally you fought me.
Yeah.
And you can go away raising the banner high for Hellstorm Wargaming. You don't have to burn your shirt.
My t-shirt anymore.
You don't have to burn your shirt.
But I did say your forfeit. My challenge was you had to play on a small board, so you had a forfeit before you lost.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to accommodate you, my friend.
Oh, thank you. You're going to play another one on here.
Well, I'll come to your house. I'll come to your place. We'll have a part 2.
Yeah.
We can play like See, you've played like competitive at here. I'll come to your house and we can play narrative there.
That would be quite interesting.
Because I do quite a few narrative games on deploymentzone.tv and other things. I just played one yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah. And it was a very interesting game where the objectives, we had like 20 odd objectives on the table and they were disappearing randomly as the game went on, leaving only a couple of objectives less.
That sounds fun.
So yeah, it was like the dust of, it was like an irradiated battle grid. So both forces come down onto the battle grid searching amongst, and as they were getting closer and closer and closer and the dust was blowing, we just disappeared. Yeah. And in the end, it turned out to be, was it going to be over there? Yeah.
Yeah, come and teach me narrative.
I'm
not very good at it. I keep trying and then I fail.
But you're good at what you do. You're good at showing what the meta is and adapting to the meta. So anyone out there watching this video and wants advice and tips and tricks on how the meta works, what the lists are, things like that, and want to talk to some engaging and interesting people and Phil, then...
And Phil, we don't have a Phil. But...
It's Phil, isn't it? The guy with the thing, the jokey guy.
No, that's Elliot.
Is it Elliot?
We can call him Phil, though. That'd be quite fun.
I feel he's a Phil. He looks like a Phil.
Yeah.
Go to Hellstorm Wargaming anyway. Hellstormwargaming.com for all your stuff and things. That was glorious. It was great fun. Any closing comments, sir?
Thank you very much for having me, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for coming all the way down.
It's all right. Anytime.
And happy wargaming.